Hey everyone, welcome to Disney A to Z. Today we've got a bit of a special announcement. Disney just announced this morning that starting tomorrow, we're going to have four brand new Disney offers for this summer going into the fall. The first of which is 50% off kids' tickets for tickets 3 days or longer on select dates between May 27th through November 20th. No, I'm sorry, not November 20th, September 20th. I got my embers mixed up. The second one is the return of the 3 day, three park ticket starting at $89. Now, that's going to depend on which date you go, but that is for admission into Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and Animal Kingdom. It does not include admission to Magic Kingdom. That would still be a separately purchased ticket. I know some of you guys love that ticket. Some still kept their original tickets because of the Magic Kingdom. But starting at $89 for entry into the other three parks, that's a tough deal to beat. But that special, again, that will release tomorrow, and that is going to run from April 6th through September 22nd. Again, select dates in that time frame. We'll have more information on that tomorrow when we get the official dates. Also, the big one that everyone likes to take advantage of is the free dining. Now, I know last week we had the Disney Visa free dining offer, and what that ended up being was a preview or an early chance at getting free dining this summer. Again, that is for dates June 29th through December 22nd. Select time frames in there. I know some of November is not going to be available, as well as some in October. But that is for non-discounted 4 day, 4 night stays with Park Hopper. Pretty much the standard deal that every time Disney releases a free dining plan, that is included. So that also releases tomorrow. So if you're planning a summer trip, get a hold of me, get a hold of your travel agent, so we can get that discount applied to your trip. Or if you're on the fence about taking a trip, get that trip booked. You can always cancel prior to your arrival and get your deposit back. But at least if you have a deposit on a room, that room is locked in and you get that free dining. Lastly, is for the new deals coming out tomorrow, is 30% off select resorts running from August 1st through October 11th. Now, it's usually up to 30%, so it depends on historically which level resort you're staying at. The deluxe resorts will get the higher discount off. Value resorts will get a lower discount off. Still waiting to get the full details on that. That should be coming in tomorrow. Also announced today, Disney's planning some new fun things for the kids over the summer. Just a couple of highlights on those. Starting May 27th, during your early entry hours into the park, they will have characters out for meet and greets. So normally they just kind of, in the past, they've kept you. At Magic Kingdom, they kept you at the hub. They have just recently changed that where you can go directly to wait in line for the specific attraction that you want. But now, in addition to that, they will have some characters out for meet and greets for those Disney Resort guests that get early entry. Also coming May 27th, the return of the Little Mermaid show. They didn't specify, but I think it goes without saying this is going to be the one that has been down for refurbishment in Hollywood Studios for some time. It's going to get a bit of a, not a re-theme, but an update. But that Little Mermaid show will be debuting again on May 27th. Also on May 27th at Hollywood Studios is the Villains Unfairly After show will be debuting, and that's going to be a fun one. I don't know if you know much about this, but the villains are finally starting to get a little love at the Disney World parks. down the road in Magic Kingdom, we'll end up getting Villain's Land. But this first one in Hollywood Studios is the villains get their very own stage show. That's going to be debuting in May. That's going to be really cool, and I can't wait to check that out. Also, another quick note, we don't have a concrete date on it. Disney keeps teasing us with the Disney Starlight nighttime parade at Magic Kingdom. We do have a bit of a narrower time frame now. They did announce in their information this morning that that will open later this summer. Again, we don't have a concrete date on that yet, but we do know it's coming sooner rather than later. So stay tuned. Keep an eye out for updated information on that. I know we have, in other news, we got the closing of the Muppets area coming up soon. We just had the last showing of It's Tough to Be a Bug. I actually have a video that's getting released here in the next day or two. I was there for the final weekend of It's Tough to Be a Bug and got footage of that. So keep an eye out for that. That's coming very soon. We do have, I was there the middle of March, got to check out Animal Kingdom and what they're doing with Dino Land. So the entire area where we had the Midway games and the Triceratops spin, that is all walled off. And once I went into the dig site, and you can go up on the ramps to go over to the other side, you can kind of see down over that wall and see what they've been doing. It's really right now just kind of a staging area as they're working on different parts. Dino Land is set to be closed in stages. But other than the Midway games, the Triceratops spin, and where Primeval Whirl was, everything else was still operational. Dinosaur's still running for quite some time now. Restaurantosaurus was still open. Dig site is still open. So there's still a bit to enjoy in Dino Land. If you get a chance, go see what you can before it does eventually close and makes way for the Tropical Americas area of Animal Kingdom. So that's all our updates for now. I appreciate you checking in and checking these out with me. If you get a moment and you like hearing about Disney World and all the different things we got going on, hit that subscribe button, like the video so other like-minded Disney enthusiasts will see it as well. But I appreciate your time today. You guys have a great day.